All right, everybody, so let's talk about spiritual bypassing. It's a phrase that's been coming up in the comments in my posts recently. So, what is it, and is it a real thing? So, spiritual bypassing is absolutely, positively a real thing. And what it is when we use spiritual ideology, spiritual beliefs to ignore, repress, suppress what it is we're really truly feeling in this moment. Usually feelings that are considered to be negative, such as anger, such as sadness, such as pain, such as fear, such as anxiety, such as worry, such as stress. This is spiritual bypassing. Now, the interesting thing is, everything that I've ever talked about and share with people, all the wisdom that I have, is all about one thing, essentially, which is being in this moment right now, being here and being present fully, wholly, and completely in this moment right now. So, in order to be fully, wholly, and completely present in this moment right now, which is where everything is happening, which is where your liberation is, which is where your unconditional love is, which is where your profound sense of stillness, peace, and harmony is, which is where your profound level of empowerment that lies inside you is. The gateway to that is to access the emotional intelligence of the moment and the physical intelligence in the moment. So to be present with being honest and sincere and embracing and accepting whatever we are feeling, and being honest and sincere and accepting whatever another is feeling that we are in relationship with in this now. So this is about embracing the fullness and totality of our emotional intelligence and the fullness and totality of our physical intelligence. So can we learn to fully embrace, accept, and maybe even love, come into a relationship of love with our pain, with our anxiety, with our fear, with our stress, with our worry, with our sadness, with our anger, etc. This is the path. Our emotions are not something to be avoided or to be run from or to try to escape from. They are something to be honored and embraced. And there's deep, deep intelligence in toning in to the feeling that's alive in the moment. So that's point number one. Point number two is to distinguish feelings from beliefs. To distinguish feelings from beliefs. So, if I say, this is a miserable world, or everybody's racist, or everybody's sexist, or this is patriarchy, or this is a homophobic world, or all of these are not feelings. There's no feeling that's being communicated. There's a feeling behind it, which is really important to connect to, but the belief is not the feeling. I hate Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. Not a feeling, a belief. You know, the left wing is a bunch of assholes and idiots. The right wing is a bunch of assholes and idiots. Not a feeling, a belief. You're spiritual bypassing. No, you're spiritual bypassing. Not a feeling, a belief. So there's nothing wrong with beliefs. Nothing. Beliefs are beautiful. Feelings are beautiful. Ideas are beautiful. You're beautiful. But they're not the feeling that is alive and present in the moment. So the irony is that is actually a form of what we could call spiritual bypassing, in suggesting that if someone is not of a belief that this is a miserable, horrible, horrific world, then they're spiritual bypassing. So if I, Brian, don't believe this is a horrible, horrific, miserable world, which I definitely don't, it doesn't mean I'm spiritually bypassing. It just means I don't subscribe to your belief. And you don't need to subscribe to my belief. The belief that this is a always a fantastic, happy, sensational world is also a belief. Neither of these things are getting at the heart of the feeling, which is alive in the moment. And the feeling is temporary and transitory and ever-changing. Now, with that said, our emotions are our intelligence, they're our emotional guidance system, right? So they're letting us know when we're out of alignment, when we're out of connection with the source, the truth of who we really are. So if you're perpetually walking around in a state of anxiety, if you're perpetually walking around in a state of fear, if you're perpetually walking around in a state of anger, then you are out of alignment. Simple and clear and plain. You're out of alignment. How do you get into alignment? Is by recognizing, I'm really angry right now. I'm really anxious right now. I'm really afraid right now. I'm really sad right now. Not that these emotions are bad, they're beautiful because they are the guidance system to bring us back into alignment. So we observe the feeling, we honor the feeling, we embrace the feeling, and we pay attention to where the feeling is guiding us to reconnect to our true power, to reconnect to the love of who and what we truly are, to reconnect to the liberation, the vast freedom that is the essence of who we truly are, and to reconnect to the peace, the stillness, the serenity that is the unchanging essence of who we are, and to reconnect to the vast wellspring of creativity, life force, and purpose that wants to move through us in each moment. Love you guys. Thanks for being here, and thanks for sharing this beautiful bamboo forest with me.